Prentice Hall has a new grader feature, which I have mixed reviews on. Some students really like it because they don't have to wait for me to grade their papers. They just get instant feedback. So here is the Excel grader project number 1. But since this is graded by a computer has to have everything that's exact. So first you start out downloading all the files. And it's important that you follow these directions carefully. I would download them to a place on your computer where you can always find them. So I would save this on my computer. I have a folder that I have for CIS, and I have a folder for Excel that I created, and I created a folder called Grader. To go through this, how to create a folder, you can create a folder with this yellow file folder there, and then name it whatever you want to name it. So if I wanted to name it Grader Files, then if I double click on this, that means that I'm in the Grader Files. So always save it to the same folder. Don't change the name. So download all of these. The first one was your instructions. You don't have to save your instructions. You can read it from the screen if you want, but download all of these files that you'll need. And then the important thing is that you open them from this file, from your hard drive. So now it says step 2, as you work on your assignment, here are the instructions that you have open. You can scroll back and forth between open windows with the Alt-Tab key, and it will go back and forth between your windows. But this is really kind of crazy. I wish they wouldn't give you points for opening a file, because most people, you would have to open a file in order to even work on it. But open the downloaded file. But first it tells you to start Excel. So that's how they want you to open it. Start Excel first. So I'll open up Excel and then open up the file within Excel. Instead of double clicking on the file on your hard drive, I think you'll lose points for doing it that way. So you open up Excel first, and then you go to open and look for the file. Mine is in my CIS file in my Excel, and here's Excel Grader Files, and then open up the file, and then you'll get the full points for it. So then if I do Alt-Tab, I can see the instructions. I have probably too many things open. So here's my instructions. I could keep these instructions like this, minimize so it's not filling up the whole screen. So now it says enter a formula in C5 that multiplies the sale price by the profit rate in B15. Oh, here's an error right to start with. It says make cell B15 an absolute reference. Excel doesn't talk about absolute references until Chapter 2. This is an important concept to be able to understand. So I think I will have this handed in after you do Chapter 2. So the instruction said, enter the formula that multiplies the sale price in B5 by the profit rate. So anytime you do a formula, you start it out with an equal. So the sales price is 15. The symbol for multiply is an asterisk, and